am I kidding? How can I read anything else when Powerless has just been released? Welcome back to my channel, guys. As you can see by the title and the introduction to this video, I've yet again abandoned all my physical books on my TBR to pick up a new release. I need to stop doing this, but how could I not when I need to know what happens in the last book? Now, I've heard or I saw a YouTube short or TikTok the other day of Lauren Roberts saying that there's going to be a novella released after this. So I'm really interested to see if this is where the storyline is going to end and the novella is just going to be another POV of this book, like Powerful was of Powerless. Or is it going to continue the story, or what's going to happen? I ended up reading these books towards the end of last year, I think it was. And overall, for me at the moment, it's a 4-star series. So I'm really excited to pick this one up. The way that Reckless ended, oh my goodness, it was such a jarring ending. So Powerless is a YA fantasy romance series. There are 3 books in the series with 1 novella, and this is the last book to come out of the trilogy. In this world of Ilya, there are ordinary people and elite people. Elite people have powers, and the king of Ilya has outcast the ordinary people from Ilya. End up meeting a girl named Payden who ends up in the purging trials, and she is actually an ordinary, but they don't know that, and she has to take part in these trials where she's going to compete against elites. So she has to pretend to be an elite in these trials in order to survive. And the story goes from there. My daughter is napping at the moment, so I'm going to head through to the lounge now, grab a cup of tea, and read for a little bit. I feel like I need to read through the prologue again, because I don't quite understand what is happening. Like, did I miss something? This is a non-spoiler vlog, but I wish I could give spoilers, because the way that chapter 5 ended, I feel like in my mind I predicted that. But I can't give any spoilers. I won't, yeah, this is a non-spoiler vlog. But the way that chapter 5 ended, I had forgotten how poetic the author's writing is. I think my daughter's going to wake up from her nap soon, so I'm going to probably read for another chapter or 2 and then carry on reading tonight. I'm like 50%. No, wait, I'm more like 57% of the way through this book, and I am enjoying it so far. I had the first physical book, Powerless, and I still need to get the second physical book. I ended up finding this one at a secondhand bookstore for like half the price. So yeah, I wonder when Powerless will come out in paperback. Let me know if you guys know. So I am enjoying it so far. The only thing about this book and this series is when I pick the book up and I'm reading it, I'm enjoying it, I'm happy, I'm having a fun time. But once I put it down for the evening, or once my daughter's woken up from her nap or things like that, I found that I just battle to pick it up again. Like, I don't know why. If I'm just nervous to see what's going to happen next, or if I'm slightly bored, but I don't think that's it. I have no idea why. I just battle to pick it back up again. But once I'm in it, I'm loving it. So I don't know why. I thought in the first 20-30% of the book, there wasn't much of a plot yet. However, something happened where the plot line took off again and it's ramping up. So that's good. What I do like about this book so far is that we definitely see more of the Kai, Kit and Payton dynamics more than what we did in book 2. It kind of reminds me a little bit of book 1, so that's been a lot of fun to read. I've also forgotten how poetic, I think I said that earlier, but I've forgotten how poetic the author's writing is. That's not for everyone. Some people really like it, some people don't. Enjoying it so far. There's some really nice quotes. I think there is enough foreshadowing to kind of figure out what's going to happen at the end. Although I say that now and I have an idea, obviously I don't want to tell you guys the idea in case it's right, and I don't want to give it away for you guys. But I do somewhat have an idea. I've just written it down in my notebook, but I won't show you that because I don't want to tell you guys what I think is going to happen. I just wonder if that's where it's going to go or not. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to see what's going to happen next and how this is going to conclude. Let's continue reading. What is he thinking? I've just read chapter 42 and I'm about to start chapter 43. And I think literally I just said this is quite predictable. I think I know what's going to happen. But guys, what? I did not expect this at all. How? What is he thinking? And by he, I don't want to specify because I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, a little bit of a twist here. I just finished Fearless. I literally just finished it 10 minutes ago, so I need to gather my thoughts. I did really, really enjoy it. I think I actually enjoyed it more than the first 3 books. I enjoyed it more than, Powerless, Reckless, and Powerful. And I gave those books a 4-star. So I think I'm going to give this a 4.25 star. I feel like it concluded really, really well. I felt like all the plot points and loopholes were concluded really well. I do say that now, and I've only just finished it 10 minutes ago, so I might look back tonight and be like, oh wait, there was this and that maybe didn't conclude so well, and that was a loophole here and that was a loophole there. But right now, I'm feeling quite good about the conclusion. So with the pacing of this book, the first 20 to 30% I felt like was quite slow, and then it started picking up. The 60% mark, I just could not put the book down after that. It was more fast-paced and event after event happening, and plotline was really, really good. All the things in Reckless and Powerless that didn't quite make sense, and in the beginning of this book that didn't quite make sense, all the plot points that didn't quite tie together nicely or made sense at the end of this book. By the end of this book, I was like, oh, yeah, that's why that happened. The only thing that was a little bit confusing was, well, not confusing, but the epilogue was something I didn't quite expect, but made for an interesting epilogue. I really enjoyed how much time the main characters were together, if that makes sense. I don't want to say anything more without spoiling it, but I really enjoyed how we saw all the characters interact. But yeah, overall, a 4.25 star, which is not a bad rating at all. It's actually a really good rating. I had a good time reading this book. And if there is a novella coming up, I will definitely pick it up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are finding some good reads to read in April and that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, have a great rest of your day.